According to this study, which targeted corporations, the companies were asked if they were collecting information from the public, and 80% said yes. When asked if they were putting in place measures to protect this information, the report found that only 21% were performing cybersecurity assessments. The report also found that the year 2020 posed the highest cyber insecurity risk at 30%, mostly because of remote working due to COVID-19 lockdown restrictions. And this simply means our information is not safe with these companies for which we are clients and employees.
And that shows you that there is either a knowledge gap or just a commitment gap. Some organizations know, but they don't provision for it. You know, it's a conversation between IT and the board. They say, your IT expenditure is too much. And some of them say, spending this amount of money on a business that is not our core, not knowing that if you get hacked, you lose much more than the money. There's a reputational loss, and all these things can affect your market positioning.
Issues of blackmail online, and we're having all forms of online bullying, because people are coming in contact with very sensitive information, and you ask yourself, how did they get it? It is simply because the person who you gave it to did not put in place the right controls to protect that information.
In 2019, Parliament passed a data protection law which obliges companies to protect clients' information, but the report showed that 52% of the companies were aware of the law but were not familiar with the contents.
Because this costs money, businesses are not necessarily well informed or not put it in the budget line to make sure that we are looking at this. But it's what we want to build as a culture. Again, we are saying our dependence on digital systems is very heavy.
So we want to encourage organizations to beef up their technologies, especially at the endpoint security, at the demilitarized zone. This is where we have firewalls and servers and mail servers and all of this. We also need to be seeing secure connections being implemented.
And with the digitization percentage at over 80, experts think more needs to be done.
To develop skills. Right now, Uganda only has about 400 cybersecurity experts. 400 in a population of 40 million.
Noah Bale Samvu, the chair, National Information Security Advisory Group, has expressed concern about the increased use of virtual private networks, or VPNs, in the wake of over-the-top attacks and social media shutdowns.
VPNs that are free, that's my caveat. And I'm worried because now we have exposed ourselves, the social media has switched back on. We are only going to see the impact of this exposure in a few months' time when hackers are now starting to get value. In cybersecurity, the typical time between an attack and impact is about 200 days.
For now, financial institutions remain at a higher risk of hacking. Edward Mhumza, NTV.